The question was asked once, how do you fight ego? The character, the psyche, the self-pride or self-admiration about yourself. How do you break that? Well, there are two ways. One way is to fight it head on. And for that, you contemplate on the advantages or disadvantages or fallacies about it. The second way, however, is to elevate yourself. And for this, I would like to relate with you a story which I once heard. You see, the wind and the sun once debated over which one of them was stronger. The wind decided to show its strength, and pointing at a person standing down below, he said, "Watch and see how I can blow his clothing off of his body." And saying this, the wind started blowing strongly. Now, feeling the powerful gusts, the man buttoned his shirt and coat tightly, very tight. Now, the wind responded by blowing even more ferociously, and the man countered by tightening his belt. And the wind had no choice but to give up. Now, this was then the sun's turn to demonstrate his abilities. And the sun now shined its rays. And as the temperature began to warm up, the person loosened his belt and buttoned his coat and finally removed it entirely. You see, as long as a person is acting within the framework of his own self, he'll be unable to leave his ego, and attempting to wage war against it can actually make it even more difficult, more challenging, or make things worse. But when the light of kindness and goodness and reason shines within the person, then suddenly the trivialities disappear by themselves. So, by trying to get rid of your ego, don't fight it off. This is the way that things can happen and can work. If you want to change your ego, if you want to be better than you were before, and become a person of goodness and kindness, accepting, then this is what you have to do. Don't do it the way the wind does it. Do it the sun does it, with warmth. Now, go and get it done.
If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us on Facebook.